beautiful Dodger Stadium. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today.
Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Our temperature, a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Turner is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Max Fried gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third. The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Skied into straightaway right. Duvall is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. Stepping in for the Braves, Matt Olson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Matt Olson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yeah.
I get it, he wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now here it comes. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now another 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Adam Duvall swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Muncie over to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher.
First offering. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Hit hard to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Next up is Max Muncie. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Batting 6. The center fielder, Fred Taylor.
Next up, Chris Taylor. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Duvall, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate, Max Fried. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now back, second baseman, Albies.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a little tapper. Ready with the 0-2. d'Arnaud at third. Rosario is over at second with 1 down in the inning. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here now the 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Up next,
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We play 2.5, no score on the show. And stepping in, Justin Turner.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Step back, get ready for the 1-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, Walker Buehler. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Duvall has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter number 6, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Trey Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First offering on its way. Two out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 once more.
One ball, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ready on 1-2. Ripped down the line. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 1-0 LA. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Taylor. And that one is gone! A solo shot that time for Matt Olson, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Into the box, Adam Duvall.
Right fielder, number 14. Adam.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The pitch. In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, the catcher.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Swanson brings it in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Number 13.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
The 0-2 home. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Over to Albies. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Off for the Braves.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Travis Garnett.
Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
And now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like The next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Max Fried. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Popped up. Turner in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder,
And the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting, third baseman.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Heredia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first, two gone. Tricky Toussaint comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
62.
Bases are empty here with two away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller out to short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's Mookie Betts. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here now is Will Smith as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 1. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Guillermo Heredia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
At the plate, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And this will be fouled away. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Riley at second with 2 down. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Fouled away. high in the air down the right field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Max Muncie.
The second baseman, Max Muncie.
Now here it comes. Down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. We're in the sixth inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Got in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The bat, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, here's the pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin.
Now the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Duvall is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Walker.
Next up for Los Angeles, Walker Buehler. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Gavin Lux comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosario is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. And what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're up 5-1. Tommy Cangley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Brock Holt is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on the way as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Pollock, but this will land untouched. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
Next to dig in, Guillermo Heredia. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he chased it in the dirt. Smith gathers, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. Run away.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Left center, base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a dive. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
I get respect from them, so there's no public enemy. I'm the white Mary that Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skillet. Favorite brand,
Into the box, Will Smith. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Heredia. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now to the plate, here is Austin Riley. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times, closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone. A note passed along from our producer, Chris Cutcliffe, tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Matt Olson, career against Blake Trinan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. To the plate now, Adam Duvall. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's on the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Walker Buehler is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, The Show.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.